Social media, and in broader terms, racism, colorism, and white supremacy done got us messed up. Dark underarms, dark bikini area, dark inner thighs, dark booty, dark knees, dark elbows. These are all things that you'll find countless videos on social media telling you how to lighten them for good. But I call cap on some of them, and I'ma tell you why. Plus, show you the other side of the coin. People who embrace the discoloration, because you know it is normal. So let's quickly recap why certain areas of our body are discolored. We've discussed this numerous times on this channel, but when skin or color feels like it is under attack, it responds by overproducing melanin. Things that make melanin feel like it is under attack include, but are not limited to, friction, bug bites, acne, irritations from products, the environment, etc., scrapes and cuts, burns, sun exposure. But let's zero in on that friction thing, because that is the biggest culprit that causes the discoloration under our arms, in between our thighs, on the booty, the elbows, and the knees.
Are you trying to bully me? I'm a Negro. Like, what do you mean?
Naturally walking, running, chilling, laying down, and just otherwise being can cause our skin to rub against other skin, other surfaces, fabrics, and ultimately cause discoloration. So unless you plan on looking like a goddamn fool walking around like a zombie, the friction is bound to happen. Yup, and that even means down there.
Hi guys, my name is Amada Tavares, and I am a New York State licensed esthetician for the past 3 years. And I really want to get on here and talk about vaginas. I know. So I just started offering laser about a year ago. I also offer intimate body lightening services. So point is, me and the vagina have built a rapport within the last year, because before I really just dealt mostly with the face. That's really kind of my expertise, specialty still to this day, but I do have laser hair removal clients, so obviously Brazilian. I'm seeing some stuff. And I'm realizing a lot of women, even just like society has programmed to us that like down there's supposed to be completely one shade tone, discoloration is like a capital sin. I'm going to tell you right now, it is more common to see a vagina that is an uneven skin tone than it is not. I have yet to see, I probably have seen anywhere upwards of like 300 cooter cats, vagines. And I have not seen one that does not have discoloration. It is normal. Don't feel ashamed about it. I feel like society has definitely implemented on women that we should feel like bad about it. Now there are things, of course, I would be a hypocrite to say that there's not things that you can do to improve it. And that's kind of what my business is centered around, you know, enhancements to beauty. You know, there's things like body lightening, exfoliation, even when it comes to lasering, because a lot of times when I realize with clients they get hyperpigmentation due to waxing, people don't understand that waxing sometimes as a hair removal form is not an option for some individuals, because it will cause ingrowns if you're someone that has very thick hair growth. But also at the same time, remember that when you're waxing as a form of exfoliation, if you're not treating that skin as it is sensitized, you're going to be in the sun, you're wearing clothes that are very frictionary, you're most likely going to hyperpigmentate, because that is friction rubbing on sensitized skin, right? It's like, would you exfoliate and then go out and about and constantly be rubbing a jean on your shirt? No, but then like you're wearing jeans after you get a wax. That's besides the point. Point is, ladies of this message, do not feel ashamed about it. It's very normal. It's very common. There's things we could do to improve it. But also, I realize as I've gotten older, like a lot of things in society that has fed us, or the standards that we hold ourselves to, are just unrealistic. And that's where we're always going to feel like less than, always feel like, oh my god, it's something I have to be ashamed about. Because the amount of times I can tell you that people apologize to me about having discoloration, girl, I don't care, and it's normal. Like, I have not seen one vagina that is one skin tone, okay? They all be a little mixed, so it's normal. Don't feel ashamed about it.
She has seen nearly 300 vulvas, and she said damn near each and every one of them had discoloration.
Ladies, if your vag is a different color than the rest of your body, that's okay. Newsflash, you're a human being. I know we live in an Instagram culture that promotes perfection, and that's just not realistic. A lot of women have discoloration or hyperpigmentation in their intimate area. That means the bikini line and the inner thigh area. Sometimes those areas are darker than the rest of your skin tone, and that's perfectly okay. That area being darker than the rest of your skin can be caused by genetics, hormonal imbalances, friction, you name it. But it's nothing to be really insecure about. You're fine.
See, it's normal. And if it's so normal, why are there countless videos telling us how to lighten it? Because social media done got us f***ed up. Now, I like to be a little self-aware because, like, you know, I ain't no stranger to a little filler, little Botox, little tickety-ting there, you know what I'm saying? And most recently, I just got a breast reduction. So, you know, I'm a little self-aware here as well, but let's continue on with this subject. And even before social media, it was the magazines. And before that, it was, I don't know, the gramophone or something. And before that, you know them folks back in, you know, pre-modern times when they was making them paintings and stuff, you know they was embellishing a whole lot in them paintings. You know, back in them 16 and 1700s, they was in there talking about snatcheth thou wasteth. Look, man, I even face-tuned the mess out of my underarms in this picture here, because you know this was a picture from my birthday shoot and whatnot, and it's not like I'm ashamed of the way that my underarms look. It's just that I cannot be bothered sometimes with the type of comments that come from people on social media, especially not on my birthday, because y'all know how people act on the internet. Actually, y'all know how y'all act on the internet.
And so many of you guys were like, how do you walk around with your dark armpits and you're so secure about it? I actually never thought it was a problem until people started calling it out on Instagram.
See, stuff like this that people aren't even focused on IRL gets hyper focused on social media. See, some of y'all who aren't content creators can't really understand how you get bombarded by so many vast opinions, and it can get really annoying, especially when you realize they're coming from people with no profile picture. And some of y'all will try to justify it by saying, oh, you know, they shouldn't have put themselves out there if they can't take it. Oh, okay. But keep that same energy when you're outside on the streets and the comment section is being hurled at you.
But so many of you guys in the comments were saying that you guys wear long sleeves and never wear short sleeves because of this reason. And that boggles my mind.
Listen, people are always gonna talk smack though. They talk smack about Jesus.
But sometimes you want to fix your insecurities instead of just being stuck with them, which is totally understandable too. So that's why I use a brightening vajacial and a scrub to lighten the area, and then go in with an oil to remove marks and bumps.
And I totally feel you if you want to do this. I'm very self-aware in how, you know, certain parts of this can come off as hypocritical. However, I'm not familiar with the products that she's talking about. But there are things that you can do that can realistically lessen and prevent some of the discoloration. But you need to understand that in certain circumstances, the discoloration can come back, especially when it comes to in between your thighs, your underarms, your bikini area, etc. And I'm talking all about that in this video right here. All the things that people tend to miss when it comes to these discoloration topics and how to lighten this and that and the third. Check it out and I'll see you there.